So the new season of anime has officially begun, and what better way to begin the winter season than with the first new anime from that season called Myraid Colors Phantom World, which has a really interesting plot. And also, I really like that Phantom girl, Ruru-chan. She is so awesome. She is the best girl so far. Even thought she may get some competition from the Lolly Kurumi when we get some more information about her, hopefully. I really like her. But what is the plot of Mirrored Color Phantom World? The plot is that some years ago there was an accident at a laboratory which caused a virus to get released out into the air, and that virus affected the brain of the humans, which allows them to comprehend, or in layman's term, see phantoms, which is creatures of myth like manticores, medusas, and no, we have not seen any of those, and I don't know if we ever will, because it seems like the phantoms are based on the Japanese mythology, which is the one I'm not that keen on, sadly. I'm sadly not that keen on it. I really would like to get some more about that. But yeah. And also the children that has been born after the virus was released has developed superpowers to fight the phantoms, like being able to summon wind, or like one of our girls, May, her being able to imbue her hands with elemental powers. And I like how she does that, because she basically grabs her opie and then squeezes it, and then recites a chant of the element she wants to imbue her hands with. And then when we see our main character, Haruhiko Ichigo, basically looking away, and then Furuchan, she basically like, my chance plot never managed to amaze me. Furuchan is so awesome. She is like the viewer in a way. She is in a, or let's say like this, she is the one that ensures that we know this is fan service for you guys. She is the one that ensures that, man, to that we knows that. However, Haruhiko Ichigo, he isn't without power himself, because he can seal the phantom within his sketchbook. However, the negative shall I say negative thing with his power is that he has to draw the phantom perfectly and then hold up and recite a chant like, I cannot recall what he says other than the Book of Thoth, and then seal it inside, and then Mai-chan has to destroy it with imbuing her hands with the power that basically can destroy it. Like fire is weak to water, so she has to imbue her hands with water. And oh man, sadly that destroys the sketchbook of Haruhiko, which means that he has to buy a new sketchbook. And it also gets a little bit sad, because he has to draw it perfectly. Mai-chan, who kind of can't hold it still, she has to use some part of the school building, or basically the clock, to hold it still. And that means that they don't get paid. And they don't get paid in cash. Or I don't think they. I think it's like they only get paid in goods like rice. I know Mai-chan, she gets paid in rice. However, because they destroyed, or should they bent the school clock, they had to should they pay for that by the payment they would usually get from sealing a phantom. And yeah, it's kind of sad. However, this leads to them having to find a new member, and it's lucky that Haruhiku, he gets captured in a phantom's conjuring, or six phantoms conjuring, because there he meets a girl, Reina Izumi, who, unlike, shall we say, Mei-chan and Haruhiku, she is a phantom eater, and she doesn't even, she don't, what's it called? She not only dispels the conjuring, she also eats the four phantoms by basically open her mouth and then inhaling them and sealing them inside of her. Or I'm not sure if she seals them or whatever she does. Yes, I think she seals them. And then later on, when she'll say Haruhiko, he tries to get her to join their club so they can start earning money, because she's the perfect person to, help Mai-chan with sealing those monsters, which kind of makes Haruhiko, should say, worthless for the club. And then when she falls and he almost, grabs her opie, but then in some few seconds before he would have grabbed her opie, he's like, "Oh, this is almost turning into like a plot, what's called a cliche dating sim," and then he basically takes his hand away so she would have landed on him. However, because Ruru-chan grabs her and makes her spin, she lands so he can see her blue striped pantsuit. And I like how he says, "I didn't see blue striped pantsuit," and his eyes is basically full of blue striped pantsuits. And then he gets thrown by Reiko. So it isn't, shall we say, cliche while still being a bit cliche. Also, even for Reina, she is so powerful. She doesn't get any allowance. I don't know if she even have thought about getting paid for all those exterminations she has done, because I presume she has done this before, since she knows how to use her power. So she's really happy when she gets invited to the school cafeteria, which she have never been to because she didn't get that allowance. And then they talk about it, and I like how Ruru-chan kind of tries to guilt trip her into, so to say, joining the club by saying, "Hey, you know what? If you don't you kind of have to join us because I spent a lot of money on you to basically feed you in this cafeteria." I like how she does that, while she also says that she isn't a bad phantom, so she isn't getting hunted down. I like that. And then Haruhiko says, "Bad, good girls doesn't steal other people's food," and what he refers to there is basically the pudding. Man, oh man, I like that. I also like the fight they have with Asukuhime, I think they called it. Basically, some telephone poles or electric poles who are dancing because humans no longer dance to honor trees when they cut them down. I like that when they does limbo, man, and the limbo string, it's electric wire, so yeah, it's really bad to touch it. Oh man, I like that scene. That scene was so great, especially the ending when, so to say, Mei-chan, she has to get over it, and oh man, Haruhiko, he says, "Yeah, Reina-chan, she would have been a better choice because she doesn't really have any plot." And the way, so to say, Mei-chan gets around it is basically by putting her opie in swing, so she can basically use the off drift from when they are down to basically propel her forwards and winning. So yeah, really interesting series, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Kyoto Minase will bring, or the other girl, Kurumi, or her teddy bear, Albrecht. But so far, I really like this, and they should really do really bad for me to drop it, man. They should really do really bad. So, with that said, I wish you all a good day, good night, wherever you are, and I will see you later, guys. I actually think I'm gonna do what I will be watching and reviewing after this. So, see you guys later. Cheers.